dirt tang of it. Now, something makes her look up and out towards the window. A bird, dark against dark, a sound. She stands to stretch, to watch the bay, flat grey, and beyond it the open sea, tips of waves like smashed glass glittering. The boats are loosely pegged out against it by their two small lights, bow and aft, barely flickering. She imagines she can tell Papa and Eric's apart from the others, with its second-best sail rigged tight to the mast. The jerk and stop-start of their rowing, their backs to the horizon where the sun skulks out of sight for a month now and for another month to come. The men will see the steady light from Vardo's curtainless houses, lost in their own sea of dim-lit land. They're already out beyond the Hunora stack, nearly at the place where the shoal was sighted earlier in the afternoon, worried into bright action by a whale. "It will have passed on," Papa said. "Mama has a great terror of whales. Well eaten its fill by the time Eric manages to haul us there with those herringbone arms." Eric only bowed his head to accept Mama's kiss and his wife Dina's press of thumb to his forehead that the Samis say will draw a thread to reel men at sea home again. He rested a hand on her belly for a moment, bringing the swell of it more obviously through her knitted tunic. She pushed his hand away, but gently. "You call it early. Let it be." After, Marn will wish she rose and kissed them both on each rough cheek. She will wish she had watched them go to the water in their stitched sealskins, her father's strung out stride and Eric's shambling behind. Wish that she had felt anything at all about them going, other than gratitude for the time alone with Mama and Dina, for the easiness of other women. Because at 20, and with her first marriage proposal come 3 weeks before, she at last considered herself one of them. Doug Bjornsson was making them a home from his father's second boathouse, and before winter was done it would be finished, and they wed. Inside, he told her, panting hot, scratching breath beneath her ear, would be a fine hearth and separate food store so he wouldn't need to walk through the house with his axe like Papa did. The wicked glint, even in Papa's careful hands, brought bile to her tongue. Doug knew this and cared to know. He was blond as his mother, delicately featured in a way that Ma knew other men took to mean weakness, but she didn't mind. She didn't mind that he brushed his wide mouth against her throat as he told her of the sheet she would weave for the bed he would build for them. And though she didn't feel anything at his hesitant caress at her back, too gentle and high to mean much at all through her dark blue winter dress, this house that would be hers, this hearth and bed, sent a pulse low in her belly. At night she'd press her hands to the places she'd felt the warmth, fingers cold bars across her hips and numb enough not to be hers. Not even Eric and Dina have their own house. They live in the narrow room Marn's father and brother tacked along the back edge of their outer wall. Their bed fills the width of it, is pressed flush against Marn's own through the divide. She put her arms over her head on their first nights together, breathing in the musty straw of her mattress, but never heard so much as a breath. It was a wonder when Dina's belly started to show. The baby would be here just after winter left, and then there would be 3 in that slender bed. After, she will think, perhaps she should have watched for Doug too. But instead she fetched the damaged sailcloth and spread it over all their knees, and did not look up until the bird, or the sound, or the change in the air called her to the window to watch the lights shifting across the dark sea. Her arms crackle. She brings one needle-coarsened finger to the other and pushes it under her woolen cuff, feels the hair stiff and the skin beneath it tightening. The boats are still rowing, still steady in the uncertain light, lamps glimmering. And then the sea rises up, and the sky swings down, and